Hello everybody, sorry about all that. Yeah, that was a bit fraught. Woofed. Yes, that was just phone calls trying to get things sorted out for what's happening at the weekend. Fantasticon stuff and all that kind of shenanigans. So it was, yeah, because I have people coming. It's all turned into a big multimedia extravaganza. There's things going on, there's videos being played, there's other stuff happening, there's people coming with me and all kinds of stuff. Hey China's Geek, hey Stephen Carey, thank you both for watching at the moment. Thank you for watching through all that tense stuff where you find out where I'm actually coming on or not. Because I was starting to think that given the urgency of the phone calls, which was 2 missed calls on the mobile, 3 missed calls on the main phone, 2 voicemail messages and a phone call to my wife's phone. Yeah, so I thought someone had died. But no, it's fine, we're okay, we're getting there. It's just trying to work out what we're doing come the weekend. So, welcome to the quest for a Type 7. I am again in my Type 6. I am again going to try and do some trading in the same place where I was trading last week, where we were getting interdicted every 5 minutes and then not being able to get away. So, we're going to try it again and see if we get a bit more luck. I have to admit, there's been quite a lot of people complaining about the interdiction stuff, and I'm not entirely sure what to think about it. Is it part of the evolving game, or is it something that isn't? Is it something that's a change to the core game? Because it's certainly getting a lot of people's backs up, and I have to admit, mine included. Because if I want to have a fraught, stressful, panicky, I'm going to get killed type of experience with Elite Dangerous, then I want to do that in a combat zone. I want there to be at least a particular level where you can say, right, I want to do this, I want to make sure I can do something on my own, I want to be able to make some money to try and trade up. The way I'm doing it is very slow anyway, because I'm only trading at the minute slaves, or if I was doing rares it would be the same thing, and each run only nets you about, in the ship I'm in, will only net you about $250,000. So, not entirely sure whether it's something I should be whinging about. I've already been called a whiner by somebody on the Elite Dangerous community group, which was very kind of him. But there's 2 sides to it. It's like anything else. Is it part of the game changing? Is it part of the evolution of the game? Is it trying to make it? Is it trying to make it faster? Is it trying to make it harder? Is it trying to make it more of a challenge for people to play? Or is it something that's not? Is it something that's not needed? You know, there's enough of a challenge in the game already. If you want to get challenged by a combat, then you go into the res zones, or you go there. You can get interdicted, fair enough, yes, but I want to get the position where I can be interdicted but then get away from it. And stay away from it. Which is what we used to have. Fair enough, be interdicted. I am not carrying weapons. I'm not carrying a ship that's big enough to carry enough weapons to probably be able to kill the person that's trying to kill me. I have upgraded the shields by... What have I done? I've fitted shield boosters, 3 shield boosters to the ship, and I've upgraded the hull composite as well, which cost me a cool $1.5 million. In order to try and get away from this stuff. But I don't mind the attack thing. I don't mind the thing about being attacked. I just want there to be at least a chance to get away and not take significant damage from it. Because again, I'm not doing anything particularly risky. I'm not in a risky area of space. I'm not somewhere that's dangerous. I'm somewhere that's fairly calm, fairly safe. If I wanted to trade with anarchy systems, or I wanted to trade with places where I know I'm going to get my ass kicked, then I can do that. But I'm choosing not to do that. I want to play a game where I know I can enjoy the game, have fun playing the game, have a relaxing time playing the game, which is why I play games. It's why I play this game. Because it's my time to relax. And I don't know whether I'm acting like an entitled bastard by saying it, but I want to be able to enjoy to play the game. I don't want to risk losing 500,000 credits or 250,000 credits, however many I've got, because when I travel across the stars with a hold full of slaves, that's 1.5 million in my hold right there that I would lose, only for the benefit of 350,000 credits. Doesn't seem like a very good balance to me, for someone to then come along and say, I'm going to nick all your stuff, and then keep on doing it and doing it and doing it ad infinitum. And my policy has always been to just submit to every interdiction, to answer what you were saying there, Stephen Carey. Submit to it, because then I can get away quicker. But then we've got this little bug, haven't we, at the minute, where it's not necessarily lining you up properly and letting you escape. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with things at the moment. There are problems, there are some bugs. I think they are trying to ramp up the hardness level far too much for new players and even intermediate players. So I would class myself, I'm not a beginner, I've been playing for a while. I haven't particularly done overly well in my ability to trade and make a lot of profit, so I'm kind of middling in the profit stakes as well. So I would say I'm sort of intermediate level player. I don't want to team up with other people. I don't want to have to wing up with people that I may not be able to rely on. I don't want to be having to get on TeamSpeak or Twitter or something and say, hey guys, I want to go and do some trading. Is anybody out there for me to go and play with? And then for no one to say that and me say, oh well, I can't do it then. That's affecting my game. That's affecting the time that I've set aside for me to be able to play. And there are a lot of people who play this game a lot of different ways. This is the way I choose to play it, because that's the way that suits my lifestyle best. But they're on the verge of making it impossible for me to actually play the game and enjoy the game the way that I want to play it. Now, Frontier have been very, very open. They're unlike any other game company I've seen. They are willing to listen to what the players say. They're willing to take on board these tickets, the bug reports, the other reports and all that sort of stuff, and take that on board and do something about it, which is brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. And I'm hoping that they're going to understand that there are people who want to play this game on a casual level, who can then play it now and again. I mean, I play this game on average about 2 to 3 hours a week, because that's all the time I have to play this game. And I want to be able to enjoy that time. And I'm sure there's other people out there who are feeling the same. I know that reading through some of the stuff on Facebook, there's quite a lot of people out there who are feeling the same way about it, that the interdictions are too much. They're getting a bit too tenacious. Which, fair enough, is a kind of simulation of what the actual players are like. But again, there's a reason why I play in a group. I don't want the NPCs to be as tenacious as actual players and to keep on trying to interdict me and to keep on trying and actually make it worth their while, because I just don't. At the end of the day, I am starting to sound like an entitled bastard. But ultimately, I play games. I've paid a lot of money for this game. Other people have paid a lot of money for this game on my behalf as well. And I want to be able to enjoy that. I want to be able to take advantage of that and actually do the thing I want to do. So, essentially, without being too whiny about it, I would love it if Frontier could actually dial that down a little bit, dial that difficulty, dial that tenaciousness, maybe bring the AI down a little bit, or have an option where you can select the AI level that you want. So if you want to have the challenge, if you want to be challenged at every turn, then you can have that option. Whereas if you want to play the game and wanted to be able to relax and enjoy yourself, then you have that option as well. I hope so. I hope that kind of thing can be done, or I hope they take on board some of the comments that have been made and ramp it down a little bit. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to play, essentially, and that upsets me a bit. I'm not going to go rampant about it and go whinging across the forums about it. I have my feelings about it. They're my feelings. I'm entitled to my opinion. Other people are entitled to their opinion, as I've already discussed today on Facebook. What moaning too much about it. I've already talked about it too much. I don't know, it's just one of those things. It's a game I want to play. I want to play it to the best of my ability, but I want to play it in a way that I can enjoy it, and then I'll be a happy man, because it's good stuff to do. So, but while I'm talking, I might actually just head back to Orang. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to do the same trade route that I always do, Orang to Pyre Mujar, with slaves, and then nothing on the way back, which is the route that Kane Majer told me about. Bless his little cotton socks. And Playpay, thank you for the host. I noticed in my other stream, in the Elite Encounter stream, that you had hosted me, but I just didn't want to break off in the middle of that, despite all the other things that were making me break off in the middle. Good lord. How many emails have I got? I've got a voicemail, got a true caller thing. Good God, man. Busy night. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Playpay. I'm glad you guys are still here after all that ranting. This evening I am flying with Minus. I hope he's paying attention.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Raise landing gear. Raise landing gear. No, he's not listening. Broke him. He's been talking too much, isn't it? Raise landing gear. What's that command? Bollocks. Reset panels. Reset panels.
Systems scan now.
Raise landing gear.
Landing modules already retracted.
Oh, that's predictable. Right. Okay. Let's go to Orang. Boost.
Afterburners engaged.
So Chiana's Geek. I had a... So I'll wait for a second. Wearing an ASP 120mm. Wondering if I should sell up my old unused Vulture to make an extra 20mm for kitting the ASP properly. Depends what you want to do. If you want to take that...
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Depends if you want to make the ASP your main ship, of course. If you want to keep the Vulture and use it for something else, then I would say keep hold of it. And gradually improve your ASP as you make more profit. I have to admit, I am contemplating selling the Vulture and doing exactly what you say, using the Vulture to be able to keep myself an ASP. I do like the ASP. I want a slightly bigger cargo hold. I'll probably use it for a combination of killing and cargo. This is a long hyper jump. Go on, tell me I'm going to lock out. But I don't know yet. I don't quite know exactly what I'm going to do yet. I'll sell it then. Get rid of it. So I'm on the way up to a Type 7. I want to go to a Type 7 first, but I'm thinking I might intermediately go for the ASP, because that may actually let me make the credits up quicker. Because I'm only thinking that way because of all this stuff with the interdictions. I want something that I can maybe use to defend myself and do a bit of combat on. Sorry, defend myself and do the trade. Oh, there we go. Engage jump drive.
Frameshift drive engaging.
Janus Geek, gonna give you some good input on voice attack and HCS beta packs at the weekend or on voice comm, Selezen. Interesting.
4, 3.
Patch incoming this week.
1.
Oh,
Engage.
where does it say that? Have you got a link? Let me read through that. I want to read through that bad boy. Yeah, Stephen, I do want to get up to a Python. The Python is my ultimate level of shipness at the moment. I want a Python, but I know it's going to take a while to get there with a Type 6. That's why I want to go to the Type 7. Maybe use a Type 7 as a bit of a... just a cargo hauler, basically. Just ram it full with everything I can find. Ram it full of slaves and hopefully get half a mil, rather than just over a quarter of a mil. No link took it as official given source, who I can't remember was. Well, your English is good there, mate, thanks. Patch incoming this week. I'm hoping so. If that's true, that's great, because that will restore my faith in both Frontier and the game, because I am not enjoying playing it as much as I was before. These hyperdrives are fucking long, aren't they? Dear me. But we're never going to get there. Argelander Vision.
Fuel scooping. Fuel
Yeah, you're at a
scoop
couple of days. I'll
disengaged.
probably have a couple of weeks. The rate I trade at, the rate I play at as well. Because the thing is, if I get myself a Type 7 rammet full of slaves, I'm going to be prime meat for any pirate out there. And I'll be like a big glowing beacon of awesomeness to any pirate who wants to grab my cargo. So hopefully if I can do the, get rid of the cargo, whoops, loop of shame coming up. Yeah, so if they do rejig the interdictions a bit, so they're a bit less of a frightening scenario, then I will quite happily go for my Type 7 and do everything. Type 7ish, and then trade up. And once I've got the Python, I can then go and do stuff on the Python. And then I can make enough money to get myself an ASP as well, in hindsight. Yay! Because it is my stated goal in this game to eventually own every ship, including the new ones. And I want to buy a skimmer as well. I want skimmers to be player pilotable. Chiana's Geek. I had a reminder pop on my phone about buying some beer for you. I don't know if you remember the conversation we had.
Granted.
So basically, if I want to buy a Python, I'm looking at about 100 mil. My target for a Python was about 75 mil anyway. So I was thinking about half again.
Engines disengaged.
What the ship costs. It's about 50 mil, so I was thinking about 75 mil altogether. I should be able to get it out half decent. Okay, let's take this risk again then, shall we?
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Priori. Mujar. Lodge. Yeah, so what I've done to try and help with this interdiction thing until they get it sorted is I've piled in some seal boosters on, and I've piled on new hull plating. I've upgraded as much as I can. Dropped me some. It's dropped my jump range slightly, so I have to do
Ship
one
released.
extra jump.
Engines engaged.
Raise landing gear.
Landing modules already
Oh,
retracted.
for God's sake. So yes, China's Geek, I have to get you some beer before I set off on Friday. I believe I was going to buy you some Dark Drake. So yes, that has come up on my list of things to do, so I'll get that done on Friday on the way back from work. Engage jump drive.
Engaging jump drive.
So I'm going to nip up to the pub that brews it
2, 1.
and grab a few bottles. I'll probably get 6 bottles altogether, but not all for you. I'll get, yeah, we'll either see what happens when we get there. If we're allowed to drink these things in the actual bar, then we'll drink them in the actual bar. If not, then we can always retire to our rooms individually and partake of such. Or you can take them home and have it when you're ready. Yeah. The Polish one was a limited thing on the label, but it was then around for so long I wasn't ready for it vanishing. Okay. So we're in for a night of long hyperdrives. Right, don't waste any time. Turn and burn. Engage jump drive.
Jumping.
I played this for an hour or so on Friday or Thursday, one day last week, just to have a bit of a muck about and see what was happening, and I actually managed to do this without any interdictions at all. 3 separate runs without any interdictions, so I'm hoping we can keep to the same today. I'll look for it on Thursday. There's a lot of Polish shops in the part of Hull I lived in. Yeah, so Mr. Dan says he's most vocal about the quality of Polish stuff in Hull at the moment. I know, I was lucky badger. After last week had been just every bloody time, including following me through hyperspace and following me out of hyperspace when I got to the station. I was quite shocked by the fact I didn't get interdicted once. So I'm hoping, even if I fall somewhere in between, like I get interdicted once and then he just buggers off, then I'll be a happy bunny. Right, quickly lock onto where I need to go. Along the vision. Spin, spin, spin the wheel of justice. Whack it. Well, I think if you drop into WSS, you take what you get. So I mean, that's what I was kind of saying at the start of the video. When you're if you want to play and have that challenge, then that challenge is there for the taking. But with a hold full of slaves, I wouldn't even dream. Oh fuck! I've overshot again. I wouldn't even dream of dropping into a WSS or anything, even a nav beacon. With a hold full of slaves. So watching that blinky little light. And if he tries to interdict me, I'll kick his. Well, I won't kick his ass. I'll run away from his ass. They just seem to have gone. I think they all got really pissed off at some point, and I think they all just want to kill everyone. Part of me starts to wonder actually if people have made far too much money far too quickly, and they've actually worked out that it's not actually a challenge to make any money, which I don't agree with. I think it is a challenge because I mean, for casual gamers, people who haven't got the time to sit 6 or 7 hours a day and play this game, it's not as easy as you would think. People who've got people like Fiery Toad and the sort of younger generation that plays the game, they've got the time to sit around. They don't have the other
Docking request granted.
demand on their time that the original Elite generation have now. Well, safe. I can throttle back a bit now. What's there, look? Raise landing gear.
Landing modules already retracted.
Deploy landing gear.
The gear is down and locked.
There we go. That's the gear working properly. Just remember to use him to drop him next time.
Docking successful. Engines
Oh,
disengaged.
one run down. So yeah, 1/3 I can make on that run. So that's not a lot when you think about it. The people out there with bigger ships and bigger wallets are making like $1 million a run, $1.5 million in a run. So it's fairly small beans comparatively. So I don't think it's all that easy to make a lot of money. I mean, I'm only just hitting 6 million after the next run. Hopefully, not 4.5.
Ship released.
Raise landing gear.
Engines engaged.
Retracting landing gear.
Boost.
Afterburners maxing engines.
It's almost like everyone at Frontier had a bad week and thought they'd take it out on the players. Let's make everything really fucking hard. Let's kill them all. Kill them all! Yeah! Moaning entitled bastards, we'll show him. Engage jump drive.
Engaging jump drive.
I'll tell you what I did find out today that I was quite shocked about, and I'm quite I can see why people are going to be annoyed about it, so I actually sympathise with them on this one. Is that apparently Horizons isn't coming to Mac. Apparently the dev update or something on the forums has been said that says there are particular graphics interfaces that aren't available on the Mac version of OpenGL that are required for Horizons. So Horizons isn't coming to Mac for the foreseeable future. And that's a bit shit. Not entirely sure if it's true or not, obviously. Because I've just heard it on Facebook, so, you know, I don't believe everything I hear on Facebook, unlike some people I know.
Fuel scooping.
So it's true, is it? Oh, wow. It's going to be a kick-off. There's going to be Mac owners out there who have bought this game who are going to be, oh, going to think about it if they've even bought the expansion thing, the unlimited expansion thing with a specific idea of getting Horizons, or if they've even bought Horizons already. Oh, wow. Engage jump drive.
Jumping.
There's going to be riots in the streets, and people throwing their apples around. And the thing is, though, I think Frontier's going to get the brunt of it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Because they're the ones that are writing the game. They're the ones that are public about everything. Apple are this great big white lion sitting in the background, not just drinking everyone's money and not really worrying about what anyone thinks. That's why they use something like iTunes, which is the biggest bag of toss stuff, shit I've ever seen in my life, because it takes over everything. Apple has to control everything, and even with something like this, just because they won't deploy a particular bit of software, people aren't getting to play a game. First world problems, I know, but you know. Horizons maybe was never promised, but the Mac version was supposed to be developed in line with the PC version. They were supposed to be equal partners. They were never supposed to be totally separate entities. That was specified as part of the Kickstarter, that you know the game would be developed in line. And I think the fundamental issue that I've got with the situation is that the Mac isn't a gaming PC. It was never designed as a gaming PC. It was designed as a productivity PC. Sorry, PC. I'm using PC. Probably get slapped from every Apple user out there if I start calling it a PC. But it pretty much is nowadays anyway. Just the OS is different. I mean, I think there's something I heard a while ago is that if you're clever, then you can actually rip out Mac OS and you can probably put Windows on a Mac. And you've got the emulation options and so on as well. I know that certain people I have spoken to before, who shall remain nameless, was running the PC version on the Mac through the Windows emulator, and it was working pretty fine. So if people want Horizons and they've got a Mac, they can do it that way. They might get a performance hit, but I must admit, from what I've seen and what I've heard, Elite is now optimised enough to be able to run perfectly well on a Mac through emulation. That's it. I mean, you can do anything you want really with a Mac nowadays. If you want to have a PC on a Mac, then you can have a Mac on a PC on a Mac, sorry. Just do it. Stop whinging. But as I say, yeah, the Mac has never been designed or developed as a gaming machine. It's always been a productivity and kind of work PC, work computer. Fucking stop saying PC, David. People are going to be at your door knocking for your head. It's over there, look. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
This is Selezen 1, turning on to final. Look at that. How smooth was that? That was the perfect landing. Sometimes I amaze even myself. Isn't that hard, let's face it. Smooth as a baby's bottom, which is more than can be said for my bottom.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Right. After that high point of smooth landing, there's going to be a low point of destruction via bloody pirates now. Pirate. Launch. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, Shaz Geek. Go for it.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Raise landing gear.
Retracting docking modules.
Boost.
Afterburners maxing engines.
Engage jump drive.
Frameshift drive engaging.
Four, three.
Oh, I have to agree with you, Stephen Carey, though. I'm just reading through this chats there. Yes, I would love to have an Amiga. I miss my Amiga. Miss my Amiga big time. I just wish that Commodore hadn't been such a idiots with it and pushed it further than it could realistically go initially. And the biggest problem they had was the fact it was so reliable and so good that you never had to do anything else with it. Engage jump drive.
Charging frameshift drive.
Yes, I would love to have an Amiga again. I've learned everything again because I've not used one in that long.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
It's a sad day when I have to admit to myself that I have actually moved on from the Amiga now. I mean, I don't like... I still have issues with the PC. I still have issues with the fact that the PC still can't make the mouse work as smoothly as the Amiga's mouse worked. Because the Amiga's mouse was hardware driven. Didn't need drivers or anything like that. It just worked out the box because it plugged into an actual thing that controlled it. And you used to be able to draw like proper circles, just spin the mouse around all the time and then draw circles, and it used to work perfectly every time. You get a perfect circle just by moving and spinning it. But then you try that on a PC, even now with the ridiculously fast everything that they've got, and it's still
4, 3, 2,
1.
1. Engage.
So there's the occasional square where the software has to catch up or it has to pull something to the hard drive or something like that. Just amazes me why the PC or computer retail or design functionality hasn't gone down the way of having hardware mouse controllers again. Must be able to get it to work. Can't see it being a big problem. It was done by Amiga, it was done by Commodore, so I don't get it, lad. Long hyper jump again. Get on to Delony Vision, destination, find it. Get the hell out of Dodge.
Fuel scooping.
That's
Fuel
probably let me
scoop
up.
disengaged.
I just whack it on full throttle and hope for the best. I've just missed that one, haven't I? AFK Part 2, beer o'clock. See, that one I can agree with. I can't get behind the cigarette thing. E-cigs are good, try them, awesome. Flavoured, no. Beer o'clock I can get behind, most definitely. Kitted up my ass, I have 4 mil left in the install. Yay! Woo! That's pretty awesome. The sell the vulture and just blow it all in hats. Hello Kagaris. Welcome back, it's been a while. Don't think you've been on since the 24-hour stream, have you, mate? But thank you for stopping by.
Docking request granted.
Oh, it's up there. Yay! Well done. Enjoying it. Deploy landing gear.
Gear down.
Thank you for the host as well, Kagaris. Most appreciated.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
What's your viewer group like? What's your viewership size? There, have that. Have it. That's a very good thing to do. I try and do that if I'm not sitting at if I'm not sitting on a phone when I'm watching someone. Then yes, I always try and host. What am I doing? Selling shit. Oh, that's it. Yay! 6.1 mil. Refuel. Do you? No one else has complained. Can't make it any louder, I'm afraid, so sorry. It's already at full, I think. Just let me check OBS, make sure. Oh, just get past the window, try that again. There we go. Yeah, it's up full. Can't get any louder than that. Turn everything else down a bit. I'll seem louder in comparison then. Turn your volume up, that's what you need to do. Yeah, well, don't click exit, that'd be a silly thing to do. Yeah, my system sounds are down to about 60%, because then otherwise I get drowned out. Well, just realised I haven't put the music on. Shall I put the music on? Ah! Yeah, is that okay? Is that quiet enough? If it's too loud, let me know. Right, where am I going? Yes, Kagaris, I can understand that because that's happening to a lot of people, me included. I've just been whinging about it, apparently. Well, whining about it, apparently, is the way it's been, is the word of the week, as far as Elite's concerned these days. How's the game coming along? Oh, you missed the update, dude. You missed the update. What am I looking for? Alright. Oops. 16%. Ooh. Well, last week when I was streaming, I don't know if you saw last week's stream. I was down 22% twice, and I couldn't hyper jump, or I couldn't jump out because it wouldn't let me lock onto the target. Yeah, and so I kind of stopped playing after that because I was getting a bit pissed off. I didn't want to risk losing 1.3 million worth of stuff. Yeah, in a Type 6 carrying 100 tons, it's worth a fair bit. But even on a hauler, with the stuff you've got, is enough. Yeah, that's what I mean. I've been kind of saying the same thing at the start of the stream about the changes that have been made to the AI that have made it far, far, far more aggressive than I think it needs to be.
Engines engaged.
If you want a challenge and you want to go out and do stuff, then you go to a combat zone, or you do stuff like piracy or bounty hunting. You don't expect as a trader that you're going to get your ass kicked every time you fly somewhere. Raise landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Yeah, so they've changed the algorithms for how it calculates what your ship size is, what your elite rating is, and what your carrying is, and it kind of bases who's going to interdict you on that. And I think they've made it a little bit too much on the aggressive side. Engage jump drive.
Jumping.
Yeah, I don't know what I have chasing me. I'm too busy running to turn around and have a look. Yeah, the RPG. How's it coming along? Well, this week I've been doing a couple of well, sort of middle of last week to this week, I've been doing a bit of writing at lunch times at work. I've got an hour for lunch now, so it's a luxurious amount of time. Enough time to go and get a sandwich and then sit and write a bit. And I kind of had an inspiration particle hit about the way that I can get the movement thing working for the miniatures rules, which is the bit that's kind of stumbling me at the moment. But I managed to make a bit of headway with it in the last few days. Didn't have much of a chance over the weekend too. I ended up doing quite a lot of admin stuff and paperwork, and video editing for something to do with Fantasticon, which is something I promised I would do, but it's someone else, not me.
2, 1, engage.
But then if anyone's at Fantasticon, you'll see it then. Otherwise, you'll see it. I'll probably stick it up on YouTube after Fantasticon and all that. Edarin, hi dude. How's you doing? So yeah, like I say, got them. If you have a look on the previous broadcasts thing, Kagaris, then you'll see this week's Elite Encounters update. If you have a look through that, it's only 10 minutes long. Have a look through that and you'll see what's happening. Home from choir practice, Edarin. Wow. It's a late night for you, isn't it? Well, interestingly enough, Kagaris, you say that. I mean, I did actually notice that I hadn't, after the Scotland v England thing, I think it was whenever it was, I hadn't actually turned report crimes against me back on. So I was I must have been kind of coming up as like a free target. That might explain why I was being intimidated just as much as I was. I've switched it on now, and it's a lot better. Started a what? Bending of Isaac run. You've lost me, mate. I do apologise if I'm being obtuse, but sorry, you've lost me. Oh right, Kagura, well, if you're smuggling and you get caught, you deserve what you get. I have no sympathy for you. No sympathy at all. Mine? No.
Docking request denied.
Why? But I am! You bloody idiot. Stop it!
Docking request granted.
Dearie me. I don't know where the docking bit is. Anybody seen the dock? It's up there, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Deploy landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Oh, too hot. Oh no.
Docking successful.
Not bad.
Engines disengaged.
Getting quite good at docking here. Right, this is where Vines lives.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yes, dear, I know. Oops. Came up with a cool idea, you know. I'm going to say it before I leave, otherwise I'll probably forget about things. But HCS voice packs doing the sort of minus thing. And all these different voice packs with different celebrity voices and so on. And I think we've all missed a very, very simple option for a new voice pack. I think that the next voice pack should be the woman that does the voice for the ship's computer anyway. Yeah, and I'll be amazed if no one's thought of that already. Discuss. 7 million in 4 days from a Sidewinder, then to an Imperial Eagle, then to a hauler. Ooh, nice. Ability to fly Imperial and be Imperial. If that's what you want to do, do it. Go for it. I want to fly everything.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Raise landing gear.
Landing gear up.
First.
Afterburners.
Yeah, you're going for the couriers tonight, are you? Good plan, man. I don't know why they couldn't do both. I mean, it's not like the voice pack would be something they're going to put into the game, because they'll obviously, all she'll be doing is recording something for a couple of days, and that's it, really. Engage jump drive.
Jumping.
I would assume she works for them, unless they've actually paid for someone to come in and do the voice talent. But I would assume that she works for them in some capacity. But I just think it'd be really nice. I think it'd be a pretty cool thing to do.
4,
Tie everything together
3,
quite nicely.
2, 1, engage.
So I've been contemplating actually sending that idea to HCS voice packs, seeing if they want to try and pursue it. Because I mean, people suggested getting Brian Blessed, and Brian Blessed, lo and behold, actually wanted to do it. And I never thought that would happen. But hey, Brian Blessed's a cooler bloke than even I thought he was. Seen the new buggy for Horizons? No. Show me. If you're going to post a link, tell me and I'll give you permission. Oh, it's a long jump again. Alright. Bulge out. Get out of here. Run! Cage jump drive.
Jumping.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Don't want to scoop. Engage jump drive.
Charging frameshift drive.
Let me just queue that up for later. Oh, is that the Braben teaser video?
Four,
Or is that a different
Three,
Braben teaser video?
2, 1. Engage.
Is it the one that he's titled Another Unedited Thing? So it's that one, I've seen it, but it's worth watching again. I will watch it, I'll watch it in a sec, but what I'll do is I'm not wanting to not pay attention and then get myself interdicted. So let me dock this bad boy. And once I've docked this bad boy, 2 days ago, oh, it's not one I've seen then. Oh, a new one. New shiny. How long is it? Got it on the other screen ready to go, but I'm not going to play it on that, I'm going to play it on stream. I think that might be the one I've already seen. But I'll watch it again. Hey, I'll watch it again. Garzini! Hello! Oh shit, I've done it again, look. It's the great Garzini. Welcome to the stream, Garzini. Please wipe your feet. Don't steal the silverware. Yeah, I've been reading what the SRBs are going to do. I mean, I've read that they've got all this sort of stuff, but I didn't know that I didn't realise the video actually showed all that. I saw it showed a little bit of mucking about back and forward, but I didn't realise it showed that. Although I think I may be thinking about a different video. Yeah, I'll watch that, but I'll watch it on stream as well, so everyone can watch it, because I'm like that. I'm not going to have people sitting here watching a blank screen or a screen full of stars while I'm sitting there viewing all sorts of prettiness and loveliness. Yeah, I've heard that the thrusters you can use they're used to keep you in the atmosphere or on the surface on low gravity worlds, so they shoot up so you can sort of get traction and stuff, and you can use them to then jump as well, so that's going to be pretty cool. I'm just looking forward to it in general, really. I just want to have this awesome option to drive around on a planet.
Docking request granted.
Oh, yet again I'm at the wrong side. Deploy landing gear. Hey! It's a good guess, but... No, I keep meaning to watch that, because that's all kind of up my street, that is. I love finding out how they do shit. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. My paint work. Ow! Not doing very well today. All those nice smooth landings I've had, I'm screwing these ones up completely. Right, let's try that again. There we go. Right, down. Down. There we go.
Docking successful. Engines
Oops.
disengaged.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it now, I'll watch it another time. What it is, sell shit. Done. Exit. Right, okay. What we're going to do now, let's open that up. Open. As soon as it comes up, hit the pause button. Pause. 24 seconds. Full screen it. Go to OBS. Add a new screen. Add window capture.
Stop all thrusters.
Shut your face. Okay. Play. Whee! 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 Oh, is that it? Oh, I want to watch that again. Trundle, trundle, trundle. Huh? Whee! Whee! Wendy, I can fly! Oh, I can see the pub from here. Yay! Bouncy, bouncy. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That's cool. That's good, I like that. That's awesomeness. That's awesome sauce completely. Delete. Really? Probably the shooting. Remove. Yes. Back to playing the game again. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Really, really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the whole sort of mechanics aspect to it as well. The fact that you've got the ship, and you land your ship, and your little car comes out of the ship, and then you can trundle around and then look at your ship from outside in a little car, drive around your ship, and maybe crash into your ship and stuff. I think that's going to be pretty cool. And then if they're going to have these little outpost things, and stuff, and you can trundle about and try and get into these outposts and stuff, that's going to be pretty cool as well. So I'm going to assume you're going to be able to dock at these things. So if the SRVs can carry cargo, then I'd assume that you can actually dock at these outposts and pick up cargo and take it places. So that'd be pretty cool. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it big time. Orange. Launch. Yeah, the original ones can. The Scarabs can have too, but I've heard that there's going to be bigger ones, bigger SRVs that have more space in them. A bigger box on the back.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Boost.
Afterburners.
Yeah, thanks for the link, Kagras. It is the one I've seen before, but it was still worth watching again because it's awesome. That's a good question, Garzini. I don't know, obviously, but I can speculate as much as anyone else can. And I do speculate. I love speculating because speculating is fun. I would love it if there was. I think it'd be a really cool idea to have an SRV that essentially has guns on it as well. So you've got like a gunboat, or like a gun car, a tank, basically. I think they used to call them. Yeah. Engage jump drive.
Charging frameshift drive.
I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. I'm saying pretty cool in a really weird way. I don't know why. I think it'd be a cool idea. Put it that way.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Oh yeah. I think they're going to open up a whole lot of different areas with this game. I think over time it's going to expand into something that's going to take a lot of different genres inside it. They've shown they're willing to go outside what the original Elite franchise was about. Take it onto the planet with cars you can drive and skimmers and all that sort of stuff. So I don't see there being any reason why they're not going to take that further and have aircraft. I've got a funny feeling that things like the Hawk and the Kestrel and the Osprey from the Frontier games are going to make an appearance at some point. But they may make an appearance as actual aerospace fighters rather than space fighters. Engage jump drive.
Charging frameshift drive.
But yeah, bigger cars, tanks, trucks, convoys, proper truck convoys. Dig out the CB speak.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I honestly think this game's going to be very, very different. I think the core game, this flying around and doing stuff shit, is still going to be there because it's the awesome part of the game that I like. But then why are we actually doing it? Why are we actually buying cargo and selling it off and making a profit? So we can make money to buy other cool shit. So what they're going to have to keep doing, because people are getting to Elite and are doing all this other shit, is they're going to have to try and find something else to stick in the game that's going to keep people coming back. And I think making it into a driving sim, which we now have a part of, make it into an FPS, I think we're going to have that as well. In fact, they said they're going to do it. Make it into a multiplayer bridge simulator thing, a bit like the Artemis thing, they're going to do that as well. And I think they'll bring a load of different things into it. Whether they add more Elite ratings for each thing, I couldn't really tell you. I don't think they should. I think they should keep the Elite rating as pure as they can keep it. I think having perhaps qualifications that you could go for, or licenses to fly on certain planets, so that you can do a mission and you would get a license to fly around on Sol. That would be fantastic. Fly around on Earth, sorry. That would be fantastic. Yeah, the VR side of it, the Oculus Rift and the other stuff, that's all going to come along. I think that's going to be pretty amazing when it comes to multi-crew and first-person stuff. Yeah. Whoops. Slash ban P hospital. There we go. Let's go buy a courier. The Courier is a newspaper in Scotland, you know, so I think you're just going to buy a paper and see what's happening in Scotland. So much cool stuff. Yeah, the Avatar Creator, how can you forget that? I'm just looking forward to everything. I cannot wait for this to come out. I mean, one thing I'm really excited about is the fact that I do actually have sort of beta access and the alpha access and all the different accesses that I could ask for. So I'm hoping that before the Christmas period comes along, which is the advertised release date, deploy landing gear.
The gear is down and locked.
I didn't realise you're from Dundee, Stephen. You've probably said it before, but I'm notoriously bad at remembering shit.
Docking
Oh,
successful.
perfect again.
Engines disengaged.
Yeah, I'm expecting coming. It's going to be fun too. Time between pointless just getting to the new stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the fact that I'm going to get early access to it as well. I'll get to play with it, and I'll get to play it for you guys as well if you don't have the access. That's the bit I'm looking forward to, is streaming this crap. Not that it's going to be crap. I keep saying crap. I'm in a kind of crappy mood today. Not that I'm feeling... Oh, shut up. You know what I mean. I'm not explaining myself. What have I just done? Have I just launched? I have, I just launched.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Thicky McThicky lands his ship.
Docking request granted.
Not too fast. Could be much good done on the space station, then I'd have had to go out and in again. Iron spin, don't I?
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Hold. Hey, it was fun though. It was most enjoyable session.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, it's a shame you didn't manage it. We got a 3v3, so it worked out quite well. It worked out quite equal on sides, which was good. Yeah, it's just a shame that no one else from England turned up. You bloody scaredy lot. But it was I did enjoy it. I'm going to do that again, I think. I'm going to do that maybe once every month or something like that, because that was definitely a lot of fun. Or even just host just a free-for-all, just everybody against everybody else. Slap yourself in a stock saver, head out towards somewhere that doesn't have fire control on it, and then just kick the shit out of each other. Just a free-for-all, so whenever you go back to the station you can just start again. Just chaos. I just like the chaos aspect of it all. So CQC, but without all the faffing around with matchmaking. Map. Pyre. Last Monday of every month, Scotland v England. Or first Monday of every month. Yeah. I like it. I want to go there. Don't spin me round. I'm spinning around. Yeah, so Christmas time.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Hoping that sort of end of November is when they're going to start bringing the beta out, or the alpha out, or whatever, however they're going to do it. It's a major release, isn't it? It's going to be a huge undertaking. Boost.
Afterburners.
So I would assume the beta phase is going to be quite long, because they're going to want to try and get as many bugs out of it as possible before the final release. It's going to be a lot of testing, because it's a lot of stuff to test. Are they bringing the crafting thing into it with this release as well, or is that later on? Engage jump drive?
Engaging jump.
So, lots of interesting stuff on the horizon. Ha 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 ha. Dude, if you can afford it and you can justify the expense, do it, dude, because it is definitely worth it.
4, 3.
It's an interesting process to see everything evolve as well, actually. Oh, Edorin's popped back on again. Hello again. Been quiet for a while. Up, 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 round. Not wasting time talking, because I think there's somebody closing in on me. Hasn't said anything piratey to me yet.
4, 3.
Yeah, is that what they've said? It's going to be. It's not going to be part of the first release. That's fair enough. It's not a major part of the game as far as I'm concerned, but it is something I might get into. I'm thinking that I remember crafting from a lot of the sort of real-time strategy game type things. Engage jump drive.
Frameshift drive engaging.
Ahoy, scary Dave! Ahoy, scary! No.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Welcome to the stream, Arixac, my hero you. How's the boldness? Is it cold? Is your child still looking at you with that gone out expression? Who the hell's that? Who's that shiny man? You're going to get beat Edron. Nice. Nice. Woohoo. Then what we'll do is we'll pick a planet somewhere and we'll just take it over. And we'll drive around in it and kick each other's asses. Yeah. Sounds like fun to me. Yes, Kagras, there's a highlight on my stream page that's exactly that happening. Me not pissing my pants, but pooing my pants. It was brown trousers time, big time that day. Lifetime pass. It is worth it, I think, that lifetime pass. Definitely worth the money you pay for it and the excitement you get from it. Just getting access to everything they're going to do and knowing that it doesn't matter what happens, you're going to be in on all that. It's Great stuff. I would recommend, if anybody who can afford it, just get it. Don't argue about it. Don't even tell the wife. Nothing. Don't tell anyone. Just don't eat anything for a month, and consume your weight in beans if you have to. Cheapo, nasty Tesco smart price beans. Well, it's not Tesco smart prices. It's Tesco whatever it is. Tesco value beans for 6p a tin. And the cheapest bread you can find. Live on that for a month. Use the rest of the money that you've got to buy as many lifetime passes as you can afford. Yay! Buy them for your friends. Make them buy their own computers, like, but buy them for your friends anyway. It's not 9:30. Slow down! Brakes! Deploy landing gear.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Ooh, look at that, that's pretty. Oh, China's Gate, give it up. No more smoking. Give it up. Go and get an e-cig. Get an e-cig, then at least when we're at Fantasticon having a pint together, you're not going to have to run out of the room every half hour and go for a bloody poison stick. Men. Ow.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Mine's my surprise, I hope they can't expect chili. You bought refried beans instead of chili. You doofus. Yes, Kagaris, you do. You should go to all of the elite conventions because they are all awesome. Fantasticon, Elite Meet in March, LaveCon again in June, I think. Yeah. And there's probably going to be another Elite Meet sometime towards the end of the year as well. I don't know. Next year, that is. Because it's Glasgow in March, and then it's Northamptonshire again. Refried beans, I like them. I think refried beans are quite nice. Where do you live, Kagaris, anyway? Are you a Brit or are you a foreigner? Yeah, petrol. Must admit, when I do that thing, that shit. When I do a chili, or when I do something that's like Mexican inspired, then I always use, what do you call it? I always use baked beans for chili rather than using kidney beans and shit like that, because I prefer baked beans. Rinse all the tomato sauce off and then put them in the chili with the rest of it. Nom! Nom. Oh, nested brackets. Oh dear. You're in the Midlands, you're not that far away from where I am. Bradford. I've been to Bradford before. Sadly I've been to Leeds as well, but you know, we're not all perfect. Because I'm in Derby, I'm not that far away. You're further north than I am, so you're technically, I think you're roughly the midpoint between me and Hull. So why not go to Fantasticon? It's only 20 quid a ticket. There's probably still tickets left, that'll let you in. Go to the convention, you will not regret it. The only thing I would have to say to you is obviously you have to find somewhere to live for that weekend. The hotel prices may be a little bit expensive. This weekend, dude, starts on Saturday. There's if you scroll up on the chat, you'll probably find a link in there for it, because it has been. I do advertise it quite frequently. There's 3 things that come up, or I could just tell you that I could just give you the link, couldn't I? Be much easier. It's on Saturday. It's on till Sunday, so 2 days. upload. Paste. That's a load of shite. Just checking Facebook, sorry. You're rather shy. What are you, a man or a mouse? 5 new emails. Travelodge. Twitch. Coombs is now following you on Twitter. Awesome. That sneaked in. When did that happen? I didn't get a thing come up. And my keyboard fucked up. I bet it is the bastard thing. Stupid bloody application. Anyway, what was I doing? Oran path. So that's been on 6.7 million, is it? So another run and I will have 7 mil. That'll be around about, what, just over just over 1.5 million tonight. That's worth it. Oh, stuff missing. I'm a rather shy person, funny because I stream. Well, you see, I can say the same thing. I'm fairly shy. You put me in front of a load of people and I'll probably not say very much. Although I am getting better. And I'll say it's not streaming that's helped that. It's raised landing gear.
Retracting docking modules.
It's being part of this community has done it, because I've been asked to do like speeches and stuff and presentations and oh, that's a screenshot. Sorry, wait a minute. I'm grabbing that as a screenshot because I like it, it's pretty. Done. Dude, everyone has a problem with interrupting people. Everyone does it. People will do it to you at any convention or any related thing you go to, and you'll do it to them. Just don't worry about it. Yes, Stephen, thank you for bringing that up. Engage jump drive.
Charging frameshift drive.
Yeah, I really appreciate that being brought up. I'm dreading that actually. You know, there's a lot of things that people say things to you like, you know, whenever you're in public doing something, make sure you're proud of what you do. And I think my dog and I are both in that way of thinking that we're not going to be especially proud of this. It's not going to be our finest hour. Oh, Garzini. Yeah. Essentially, a conversation was had on Twitter where Ed said he was going to hump my leg, and Mad Dog has taken him up on that offer, and essentially has sold my leg off to Ed for nothing. So I'm now going to have Ed humping one leg, apparently. I don't think Ed's actually going to do it, because again, he has a reputation to maintain. Luckily, I don't have a reputation to maintain. Do I get no say in this? Apparently not. Missed a lot of stuff in the chat, I think, here. When I left last night, the 7 missions were 700k a piece, waiting, not. Now they're all 1/10 of that. I'm actually working on a website for elite-based stuff at the moment. It's for a gallery of my exploration stuff. Ah, cool idea. What can you add to it? Add whatever you like. Why not do a narrative of your exploration journey? I started doing a diary of my character, but never really got around to going any further after 5 days worth of diary entries. Plus, actually, my character's career kind of went off on a slightly different route to what he was expecting. Because Power Play came out and he fucked off exploding for 3 months. But no, I mean, even if it's just images, mate, I would stick it up there. People love that kind of thing. Note system, good idea. It's also a good idea to put on. An idea would be to put on there the systems that you've discovered. Yeah. So if you've actually been, if you're the first explorer for a system, you want to stick it on your website. So wait a second then. Permit CAG. Wait. There you go. Whoops. Yeah, it's looking good. That looks right. That. Let me dock and I'll stick it on the stream.
Docking request granted.
Totally the wrong side. Deploy landing gear.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Add window capture. Okay, capture. ED2. There you go. Cargarus.net. Let's have a play, shall we? So basically, images hosted. I take it you'll be able to click on the images at some point and make them bigger. Some lovely screenshots there. This is a really good idea actually. I could do with doing something like that myself. because I think kind of when you're looking at things like Elite Galaxy and all that kind of stuff, there's a lot of stuff gets on there, and a lot of stuff gets lost, and nice stuff would be nice to be able to see it a lot quicker than otherwise. But no, that was a good looking site, mate. Bit of a spell mistake there. Only one end in construction, dude. Your CSS looks a bit off there. Your div looks a bit skewed. I don't know if that's because it's in Chrome or not. I like your background. That's nice. I love the way you frame. I love it. That's going too far. I like the way you've framed it so it doesn't scroll the main page. But might be worth kind of leaving that in the main screen, you know. But yeah, I think it's a good, for a work in progress. It's a very good start, mate. Nice done. Open image in new tab. Ooh, nice. I think what you should do is, see, I'm talking as a web designer now. Have it so that when you do click it, it will open up in a new tab, actually itself. But yeah, if you've got enough web hosting, it might be worth actually making it so you can make an account. Because I mean, obviously I've done some exploring, I've got some photos I'd love to stick up, and I have got a website I can stick them up on. I've not got around to doing it yet. Oh, that was clever. Yeah, I've got a website that does that. Ages ago I had one that did that. Essentially scanned the directory and put the links to the files out onto the page, so that you could click on the link rather than click on the picture. But I think the only issue is once you get to lots and lots of images, then it'll take forever to load. Are you using any tables in there, or are you using CSS on its own? So obviously the drawback with tables if you're using them is that obviously the tables will hold up the loading. Wow, I like that. That's nice. That's a bit of a dirty atmosphere. It's divs and CSS. That's good. That's good because it means your loading time's going to be better. I know I can go full screen if I want to. Oh no, sorry, the coding tool. Yeah, right enough. Yeah, loads there, mate. Very clean. Clean. Have to admit, you know, I'm contemplating getting myself a Diamondback Scout because it'd be a nice little runabout to do a bit of exploring in. But I kind of like my Diamondback Explorer. I might kind of grab that one. But that's a good site, mate. Keep that up because that looks like it could be quite good. Start pushing it around the forums as well. Anybody watching this video or anybody watching this back on YouTube later on, Kagurus.net. Give the guy a follow, Kagurus on Twitch, and watch his streams, and keep an eye on this website because I think that could be quite a nice little site actually. You thought we did a little caption underneath one. 6th image is Sagi. Everyone goes to Sagi. It's old hat now. Open image in new tab. Do you know what, that could be a worthwhile desktop background picture, to be honest with you. I do like that one actually. Did it in 4 days. Oi. F11. Yes, very nice. I like that. That's a lovely little site, that Kag. Kag goes to Sag. Sagi has its own store. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, colour scheme's nice. Oops, close. Site's nice. I like it. Yeah. Do some stuff. I'll definitely bookmark that. Again. open it up and I'll bookmark it and sort it all out later on. Yeah, I like it. It's easy to read. It's not too hard on the eyes. You need to sort out that div tag. Yeah. What's it like for mobile browsing? I would assume that's kind of your mobile look there. Yeah, I think you've maybe got too much going on div-wise here. It's struggling a bit. So you're not even looking at what I'm doing, because it's, oh you are actually, because it's maybe actually showing up on there. Doesn't happen on your laptop. As I say, yeah, I'm criticising it now because I'm a web designer, and it makes me happy to criticise other people's work. Sorry, I'll apologise for that. Anyway, yes. Window capture, remove. Yes, but that's what we're doing. Am I at thingy? Oh no, it's. Arrows was saying something. I've got 200,000 light seconds to burn. Entertain me. We're here to entertain you. You see, in my last job I did quite a lot of testing, and I had a role for a few weeks of testing a website, or testing a web application, and that was kind of what I was doing, was just navigating around it and resizing windows and clicking things and all that sort of stuff. But the page generation time is quite quick. Given the fact that it's loading hellishly large images, it loads really quickly, so you've got some good bandwidth on there. Right, one last run then. One last Kessel run. See if we can get another load of slaves to where they need to be. And see if we're going to skip an interdiction for what will be the 5th time.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, PHP always generates quickly. It's the serving it out from the server that the bottleneck usually comes. The actual pages are always quite quick. It's the pipe from the main server up to the world that usually slows everything down. Right, exit. Map. Pyre. Zach, I have spoken to Simon Wilcott, who's doing the sound and video stuff at Fantasticon, and he's grabbed that video and says it looks like it should run fine on his system, so no issues with running it, so we should be all queued up to go. Just need to try and have a quick chat with Dan at some point to queue up what time we're going to do everything, because there's quite a lot to fit in. Because we go up on stage, do the introduction, introduce the family, because the family's going to be there. Wearing Marie Curie uniforms, apparently. I've learned today. It's an exclusive.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
And we'll go. The video I did, I've been asking you to look at the last couple of days, dude. Since you said it was fine by you to go ahead with it, I've got in touch with Simon Wilcott, who's the guy who's doing the sound and video at Fantasticon, and he's run it on his system and it works fine, so he's got it queued up onto his main control board for whatever point we need it done. Narcissi. Engage jump drive. See you, Garzini.
Jumping.
Take care, mate. Thank you for popping by tonight. You've been quite quiet, actually, for you. But yes, thank you for popping by. See you next time, hopefully. Take care, dude. Bye. I can't remember, you on Fantasticon or not? If you are, see you there. If you're not, see you later.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right. Focus on things now. Working on changing the setup. Now I have a second home server set up. Oh, there is a media server I have to make it. Fair enough. Cool. Oh no, we're on the other side of the planet. I don't want to be there. Engage jump drive.
Charging frameshift drive.
We'll rock, dude.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think between the two of us, mate, we've done something really cool, actually. I'm really impressed with the fact we got 2,000. I'm a bit gutted that we didn't really do anything afterwards, because obviously no one else has really donated afterwards, apart from yourself and your friend and a couple of other people. But it sort of went really quiet. Oh god, this one's behind as well. Engage jump drive.
Jumping.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Phew. Second reason for a home service on my website privacy. Fair enough. Oh shit. I knew it was too good to last. There we go.
Under attack.
Well, that actually went quite
4,
quick.
3,
Yes!
2, 1. Engage.
Oh, here we go again. It's the fact that it bounces you more light years away pisses me off.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
full beans. Sorry, light seconds, that's what I meant to say, not light years. Let's go, got away from him now. Fingers crossed. And we're home free.
Docking request granted.
Deploy landing gear.
The gear is down and locked.
New courier smell. I like it. Fucking eagle, I'd probably take the pants off him if I had a weapon on the thing. Still talking trash at me, even though I'm in the safe zone of the station. I'm docking.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Slash ban BF. People keep trying to say I'm a Battlefront. Don't know why. Right, so that was a bit fraught, but I see they've fixed that problem with trying to hyperspace out though, which is good. That means that it's actually a lot more manageable. I don't so much mind the repeated interdictions if I can get away. And there we go, 7 mil, yay! Yeah, I'm in the old brick again, Zach. Served me well, and I do enjoy flying it actually. It's one of the ships that I do actually enjoy flying because it just sounds really good, and I think the position of the engine's right on the side there, and the big thruster boost that you get when you kick in the retros just makes it sound and look really good. And it sounds nice, it looks nice, the cockpit's nice, the design's nice. Yeah, it's a bit scratched and scraped, but you know, it's served its time. I've jumped around a bit inside it, you know, scratched the metal boots. Yeah. Where am I in the galaxy? I am in the Orang system and the Pyrimajar system. See there at the bottom of it, see it in there. There you go. And I'm doing a trade run between there and Orang generally. Yeah, the scuff bits they're always the same, but I don't know, I don't think they were expecting people to start streaming the thing all the time and be pulled up on the fact that all the different scratches are exactly the same on every ship. There's obviously a very sort of simple algorithm that generates the procedural maps. So, It's a tempting idea. If you'd said that 2 hours ago, Kagras, I'd have said yeah. But it's come to 10:15 now, so my 2 hour stream lock is up. So I'm gonna call it a night for tonight, guys. Dudes, it's been great tonight. I've enjoyed your chat. I've enjoyed your company. I've enjoyed being here for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We've made 2 and a bit million, I think, this evening. Done 5 different trips. And only been interdicted twice, which I think is a pretty good record. Good to see they've fixed the hyperspace or the Supercruise re-entry problem. So I'm quite happy about that. That means that interdictions now are slightly less fraught and slightly less dangerous and slightly less game breaking to me. Yeah, I'm gonna say it, game breaking, because it does break my game experience. I don't care what anyone else thinks. My opinion, my stream, I'm entitled to it. Yeah. You're welcome, guys. I'm happy to stream anytime, as long as I'm allowed to, because obviously the wife says what I can do and can't do. And so do the people who want the book, because they'll kill me if I start streaming more than once a week. Yeah, I answer to so many people. Okay, I'm going to call it a night there, guys. Thanks again, guys. I've appreciated every minute you've been here. I'm going to shut up the music now. Go away.
Afterburners.
And I'm going to shut him up as well, because he keeps on talking over me and I don't like him very much. Yeah, definitely, mate. Keep me in the loop about the site. I'll be interested to see where it's going. If you just send me a PM or send me an email or something through the website with the changes that you do, and I'll have a look and I'll critique as required. And I've followed you on thingy now, on Twitch now, so I'll hopefully get updates about your going online. So let me know. And thank you for the hosts, guys, as well. I know Kagras and PlayPay have hosted me tonight, so appreciate that very much. Okay, I'm starting to waffle now. So what I'll do is I'll sign off. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're all watching me on YouTube, thank you very much. And if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't had a look at the Twitch channel, then please follow both the YouTube and the Twitch channel, and you'll be kept up to date with anything I upload. So take care, guys. It's been awesome having you around. Good night.